Hi, welcome back to the Femme Fiasco podcast. I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
Had to fucking switch it up. I keep saying it the same way every time we go to intro, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking be annoying.
Throw a little spice on it.
Throw a little spice. Already broke the fucking not swearing from the first 40 seconds. I already did it like in the intro, so it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Love you, YouTube. You know what to do. Push it out to the algorithm. I don't
You know exactly what to do, YouTube.
You know what to do. Well, how's your week been this week? Pits or peaks? Anything fun?
Anything
shit?
Literally don't think anything has happened really this week that's been out of the ordinary.
No fair. I can't think of anything that's
you?
happened. I can't think of anything that's happened this week. Honestly, it's like, I know this is not gonna drop for a minute, but it's like Halloween weekend or whatever the fuck this weekend. Yeah, so there's gonna be bikers. Super basic, but it's easy.
I'm not doing anything. I low-key forgot that there was a party today, and then fucking my brother brought over his dog, and his dog was trying to eat my dog. And
No.
I'm not trying to let that happen. And then Wyatt has to work in the morning, so it's just
Yeah. No, I feel you.
it's like a big poop sandwich.
And we don't stand dog on dog crimes. So. I'm just fucking
do not stand
not
dog on
stand.
dog crimes. The dog on dog crime ratio is crazy.
It's mayhem.
It's absolute mayhem.
Absolute mayhem. I fucking love dogs though. Like, I have 2 dogs. Love them. I mean, they're not mine. They're like the family dogs or whatever. But love my little boys. They're so cute.
They are so cute. I love them.
The one that's 5, he's still the baby.
Oh, he's just a baby.
5 is a baby. Like,
He's just a little baby.
He's just a little baby, even though he's fucking huge.
No, he's just a baby.
But he kind of looks like Scooby-Doo.
He does. Oh my god.
And we've been watching so much Scooby-Doo since it's like Halloween, like, and then they do mysteries and like the spooky characters. Cool. The spooky characters and shit, but it's been so fun, and I just fucking look at my dog and I'm like, you're a little Scooby.
Do you like the real life Scooby-Doos, or are you
I
watching
like
cartoon Scooby-Doos?
I like those, but we've been just watching the OG cartoons, like the ones that dropped in 1939. Like the old fuckers.
old ones. I love those ones too.
They're so fun. And like the animation, I mean, it was 1940. Fuck. I mean, I'm not gonna shit on them for it, but I love me some good old animation. Throw me Tom and Jerry. Throw that shit on. It's so fun.
I think it's so iconic. Very iconic. Very awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, you can't go wrong.
Listen, I love the Scooby-Doo real life movie, the second one, where it's
I don't know if I saw the second one. I know I for sure saw the first one where they're on the plane and shit, and they go to that
that one's fucking good.
Yeah.
They
go to the hotel.
Island.
Yeah.
That shit's great. That shit's great.
So fun.
But the second one's really fucking funny. It's about there's a museum and Mystery Incorporated gets invited there because it's a museum of all of their biggest things, you know. So it's the swamp monster and the Black Knight and
the icons.
This guy and that, the icons they caught over the years. They have them in their own museum. So they're there for opening night, and then some dude fucking programs all of them to wake up. And then, it's fucking insane. You have to watch it. That is a canon.
So the second one.
The second one.
Okay.
That is a canon event. You have to watch it.
You have to see it. Okay.
You have to see it.
Okay.
Absolutely have to.
Fair enough.
Amazing.
Fair enough. Dude, they're so good, though.
They're so good.
I haven't seen the first or the second one, but the first one's great. They really did good with Scooby-Doo. But you look up Scooby-Doo on HBO Max, because that's what it's on. And the amount of spin-offs is psycho. It is almost psycho. You can keep scrolling for Scooby-Doo, and
that's
it's just
true.
for days.
I saw one the other day was Scooby-Doo X Kiss. I was like, what the fuck?
Pardon? The band?
The band Kiss.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And it's insane. They have so many spin-offs. It's crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, get the bag, I guess.
Get that bag.
Eat it up, eat it down.
Do what you can. Hit the town. Eat it up. Eat it down.
Well, one of the first topics we kind of wanted to get into today, good God, dude, holy shit, is I don't know how many of you have heard of the legend Dr. Oz. The king himself.
We're not talking about the wizard.
No, not
We're
the
talking
Wizard of Oz.
about the doctor.
Like the doctor that had his own TV show on in the morning.
The doctor is in.
The doctor is in. And you said you never watched it, did you?
No, dude. It's like, what was this show about?
It was damn near like this dude that was a doctor, I guess. I don't know. Not entirely sure. And it was like an Ellen DeGeneres show. Like a full ass like in studio audience or live studio audience in the fucking studio. He's up there. He'd bring on some other doctors. I don't know if they were actually doctors or if they were just like specialists or whatever the fuck. I have no idea. But they would just like, they would talk about things like, their segments were just so fucking stupid. Like, for example, Dr. Oz said that when you pop your knuckles on your hands, that it doesn't actually, like, cause any harm or anything. And so at the beginning, it'll go through, like, some controversial health take. And then Dr. Oz will walk through what people thought the science was, and then what the actual science was of it, I guess, with somebody, maybe another doctor or just him. And then they would, like, debunk it, and he would say, like, quote-unquote, what's correct.
Okay, Mythbusters.
That's what I'm saying. It was literally like a doctor Mythbuster. Like another one, he was like, you shouldn't shave your legs, like shaving like from your ankle up to your knee. You should shave like downward from your knee to your ankle. And just like all of these like crazy whack like health, I guess, takes. I don't even know. Just like things that he said were right or whatever. And the way that Dr. Oz had a chokehold on fucking like soccer moms or like the average mom that would like maybe was a stay-at-home mom or maybe she did have a job but she only worked like part-time. Like these moms that just had time to watch TV in the morning and like just take care of the kids. My mom ate that shit up. My family ate that shit up. So that's fucking crazy. Funny. They'd be like, oh, Dr. Oz said this, so like this is now fact.
I remember,
like, no further research.
I remember back in the day, allegedly, my aunt allegedly interviewed Dr. Oz.
That's fucking
and
tight.
He was an ass. And my aunt didn't like him.
Ew. Well, I guess they do say never meet your heroes. Well, she just had to interview him.
Well, I don't even think she, like, fucking, like, liked him like that.
It's not like she fucked with him like that. Yeah.
No.
Fair.
And it's because she, like, works for, like, kind of a health place. I don't want to drop the name. I, like, don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No,
shout out Jessica. Like, who knows if she'll want me to say it or not. Like, it is what it is. But she allegedly interviewed him, and he was allegedly really fucking much, like, rude.
Ew,
and,
I don't like to hear
that.
Which is gross. He probably, like, made the bag off his show, and then he's like,
Yeah, he's like, I'm a fucking doctor. I'm a doctor! Oh, my God. You probably haven't even seen that. Have you ever seen Bates Motel?
I feel like I maybe did in school, but maybe I slept through some of it. Because I took a film, this film class in high school. I don't entirely remember, though.
Bates Motel, the show, not the movie.
Oh, the show!
The movie is Psycho. That's what Bates Motel is based off of. The movie is Psycho, though.
I was going to say, I feel like I've seen
You've probably seen Psycho.
Oh. Maybe, I don't, honestly, you'd have to show me. I don't really remember. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, but honestly, Dr. Oz really fucking had a grip on society's fucking middle-aged women. And it was an epidemic for sure. Kind of like the Crocs epidemic. If you haven't listened to that episode, go ahead and give that one a check out too while you're here. I mean, you might as well catch up. Oh, we're getting some footage pulled up. Give us a second, you guys.
I'm trying to get a quick one.
Quick scene at Bates Motel real quick.
This isn't Bates Motel. This is what I was going to talk about.
Oh.
This is Dr. Oz.
Oh.
Just a fucking asshole.
Oh. Just like literally a doctor freaking out just because they're like being like, literally look at my badge, I'm a fucking surgeon.
Which like, apparently that show is like kind of controversial. Chill. I've never seen that show. I have seen Bates Motel, like some of it. I did enjoy Bates Motel, but I've never. That was the actor from Bates Motel.
Ew.
But I've never seen that show. I've just seen that scene, and it's like apparently a meme. It's like, I am a surgeon. It's like, okay,
iconic. Okay. Cool.
But, like, apparently that seems, like, really controversial. But we won't get into that because I don't fucking know. I've never seen that.
I don't know why. I don't get...
He just gives me kind of Dr. Oz vibes. Like, screaming, yelling, crying. Like, no, I'm a doctor! It's like, well, now I don't think you're a doctor.
It's like, you didn't have to sell it that hard.
That is the scariest thing. this car works so good. Dude, I promise
it works so good.
It works so well. You will not have it break down on you on I-15. Oh, no. It'll be so good. Well, now I don't think it's fucking good.
It's like, well, actually, now I'm a little sketched out because what are you trying to sell me here? You need this gone, don't you?
Trying to sell me a sack of shit.
Trying to sell me a sack of shit.
But that's kind of crazy, like, telling us uncontroversial topics. So, like, did like, your mom, like, believe?
Oh, for sure. Like, everybody did. It was like a full-blown...
phenomena.
Absolutely. I don't remember what years these were. Unfortunately, I don't remember. But I think I was in, like, elementary, middle school, maybe.
Yeah, I remember my aunt
kind of like
allegedly...
Rachel Ray era.
Yeah, my aunt allegedly interviewed him, like, in the early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Like, before we hit a 10, I'm pretty sure.
Before we hit a 10.
Before we hit a 10. It's fucking slay.
Why was that so good? Honestly, going into a little bit of cringy shit, should we just jump right into how fucking people on TikTok be doing some weird shit and we gotta talk about it?
Dude.
We gotta talk about it.
First of all, this has been happening since, like, the dawn of TikTok. And
the dawn of TikTok.
And the fact that it's still happening now is, like, absolutely mind-boggling. And that, like, they get mad views, mad likes. Mm-hmm. I'm just being like, watch this video.
Yeah, like, if you're listening to the audio, it's like, you know how on TikTok you can, like, green screen just your face and then, like, put something, like, behind you, like a video, and then those people will, like, point upward and be like, yo, watch this, and it's, like, not even their video. They're, like, entirely stealing somebody's video, putting their face in front of it, and just, like, pointing upwards. Like, what are you doing?
Stealing their content. Or, like, what I also can't stand is... What I also can't stand is whenever, people will, like, post... like bits of a movie or shit like that.
Oh my god.
Like bits of pieces of a show. It's like for part 2.
Like, babe, I could go get this whole fucking thing.
Or I could just go watch it. Or I could just go look it up on YouTube where you got it from.
Roku stick.
It's like, or I could just look it up on YouTube where you got it from and watch it myself. Duh. Like, instead of watching you steal somebody else's content.
So annoying.
Freebooting Freddy. Fuck. Don't freeboot, it's bad.
Don't.
Bullying. Stop it. Knock it off.
Shout out Cody. No, I think we did this last episode.
We definitely did. It's Knock It Off.
Knock It Off. It's a fucking banger song.
It will remain a banger.
Yeah. It's not a banger, these. Pointing upwards.
Pointing upwards, dude.
Being like, this is my
TikTok. You're pointing at the fucking, like, light. I was like,
bitch, huh?
I was like, I think they're great.
I think, dude, what do you mean? The lights are fucking sick. What are you talking about?
I think they're awesome.
I think they're fucking cool.
But, yeah, the whole pointing up has gotta stop. Yeah, and I know it never will. I know it never will. But because it's some people,
you'll see those videos and it's like 382.9k likes. And it's like...
and it's just like a dude like, pointing, watch this. And then he's like in the corner of the fucking video, like...
in the corner of it, the whole time pointing to the video.
And then, like, after, they're pointing at the top, like, for part 2, because it's only fucking 10, 15 seconds of a video.
It's like, if you don't fucking stop that shit, we should do this right now. Should we make a fucking clip for TikTok right now? Stage one out.
Watch this.
Watch this. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna insert, like, an old podcast clip.
Watch this. Dude, you have to watch this.
Check it out.
In the fucking corner.
In the corner. Dude, check it out. I'm like, if you don't...
Right there.
If you don't put that finger down...
Do you see it right there?
I saw you point. The first time when the video first started, you could have 1, 2 down.
First of all, not even a hello.
Yeah, nothing.
Where have your manners gone?
Yeah.
Like, just straight
up.
Hi. No hi, just straight up, yo, watch this. Don't fucking yell
They don't even say, yo, watch this. It's just...
Watch this.
Remote silence. Like, remote silence. Radio silence. Fuck. Just pointing.
Point.
You're like, what are we at the disco?
Oh no!
You're
not a compass, babe.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the YouTube version to fucking see what I just did there.
You're gonna have to go to YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium.
Yeah, we have so many ads running on our videos. You're gonna want to get YouTube Premium so you can just like not have the ads.
Yeah, it's like crazy how many ads are running. It's like an ad insane. Per like 2 minutes.
And if they just want to pay us to run their ads.
Dude, they just want to pay us so much.
So much. The coins rolling in, baby.
Wait, but speaking of like kind of like freebooting content, Did you hear about, do you know who Jax Films is?
I don't think so. Inform me. Tell me about it.
So he's this really big YouTuber. He popped up like a couple years ago. Like Jenna Marbles, like era type of big. Like he's been around like since her too, like just a very long time, and he still does it.
So maybe I've seen him, but I can't
probably
put the name to the face. Okay.
And then there's, do you know who SS Sniper Wolf is? Probably not.
I feel like I've heard the names, but I'm not entirely sure.
So SS Sniper Wolf is just like some hot girl who started dating this dude, and then he would film video game clips, and then she would like post the clips of her playing the game that he played. So then it would be her playing the game. So like that's how she got famous at first, and now she just reacts to TikToks. And by reacts to TikToks, I mean like these are YouTube videos that get millions of views because they go to fucking kids, so they get like millions of views. She posts every single day, and it's like,
oh shit,
the world's craziest TikToks, like, whoa, wild TikToks you've never seen. And then she just sits in the corner and she's like, what? Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. And then like explains the video. It's insane. So then Jax Films went ahead and like memed on her and like made a like side account and like made a whole like game out of it and like was calling her out because it's fucked up. So while he was doing that game, he would also like try and find the original creator and like give them credit because that's like she wouldn't give anybody credit. She would crop out the usernames on the TikToks.
Okay.
Yeah, like zero credit. I probably should have said that.
That's kind of fucked up.
But zero credit. So then like sometimes like you'll randomly see like somebody's username in the bottom corner, and typically it's like a free boot of a free boot.
Which is so fucked up because like now the original creator is not getting any of the recognition,
and even like nothing in the caption. Like she doesn't like put who these creators are. So then Jax Films will like go out of his way to like try and find the original creator and like tag him in his content. Yeah, I think that's like really fucking good of him. So Sniper Wolf takes.
Oh, so she gets mad.
Girl, she doesn't say anything online. She takes it upon herself to go to his house in real life.
No.
And then it gets worse. And then she posted a picture of the outside of his house on her Instagram story to like her 5.9 million like followers.
She's completely doxing where he lives.
Oh yeah, like literally, like straight, like the literal definition of doxing. Like it can't get more real than that.
That's fucked
not
up.
Even like
that's fucked up.
Not even DMing each other back. Not even like trying to get in contact with him and be like, hey, like I don't like what you're doing. Da 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 da. And then like they could talk about. She straight up just goes to his house, posts a picture of the outside, and she's like, "You want to talk?" Where him and his wife live, and he was filming. Disgusting. Like it was on stream. And it got caught, like, when he was, like, people, like, were in his stream and, like, joining in and being, like, she's at your house. And he was
Holy
like, what
shit.
the fuck? No. Like, no, she's not. No, she's not. And then he, like, later checked the story and was like,
holy shit,
that's
she was
insane.
Literally there.
She was literally there. Which is...
That's so...
And then YouTube... I don't think YouTube's done anything about it, though. I don't think they've... Because she makes so much fucking money for them, dude. She makes racks for them. So they're going to, like, just now they said that they're going to, like, suspend her for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I'm, like, all I can say is, listen, I'm usually not the one to say this. I hate when this is said. Mm-hmm. But if it was the other way around, dude.
A guy doing that to a girl.
And it was a girl who was, like, doing, like, in her house. And a guy fucking showed up at her house, took a picture of the outside and said, come outside, and posted it to 5.9 million people. That wouldn't be okay. Psycho. Like, that's literally psychotic.
Yeah. It's psycho both ways, but you'd think anybody would do anything about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's exactly, like, it's psycho both ways.
Yeah.
But, like, I think YouTube would definitely do something about it if it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, I think YouTube would have jumped on it. Which is, like...
Which sucks that, like, it's not
like,
fair
she
like
just
that.
Committed, like, a crime.
Yeah.
Like, this is beyond, like, YouTube beef and beyond, like, social media beef. Like... You just committed a crime, babe.
Like, you know how many people could go stalk this guy's house now? That, like that is so terrifying.
And I'm pretty sure they have, like, kids, too. And, like, you never know, like, what happens, like, in this day and age. You never know. People are fucking crazy. Like,
absolutely bonkers.
Crazy. Yeah. People are fucking insane. So, first of all, she's lucky he didn't come out, like, toting guns and fucking, like, kill her. Because, bitch, why are you here? Like, that's psychotic. And she's lucky that she hasn't fucking gotten any sort of reprimand yet, even though she most definitely should. She should get literally everything taken away from her. I think that's, like, the most, like, that's a crime. Yeah. I, like, can't even, like, explain how much of a crime that is. She just committed a crime and posted it. And then the next day she took a picture of her walking and she's, like, with her friend and she posted a picture. She's like, we show up at your house, what would you do? Like, making fun of the situation.
No. See, that just, like, crosses the line.
Yeah, it definitely gets beyond the point of, like, calling somebody out. Because people call each other out all the fucking time online. Who cares?
All the time.
But it's like...
It's every fucking day.
If it's that deep and it makes you feel that some, like, sort of way, reach out to them, like, in a Twitter DM. In an Instagram DM. Like, reach out to them and fucking try and get their number from a mutual friend that you both may have. Like...
Or just don't post a picture of their house or the street they live on.
Like, literally anything else.
Or their car or their license plate. Like, just...
Literally anything else besides, like come on. Straight up posting where this person lives. That's fucking psychotic.
That's kind of what fucking Jake Paul did, yeah.
With Post Malone.
Yeah.
I'd press charges.
Yeah.
For sure, press charges. I'd be like...
What would they do, though? Like, do you know what they would be able to fucking even
maybe,
do
like,
for
a
that?
restraining order or, like, stalking or something like that. Like, I would find a way to charge her with something. Like, maybe stalking or, like...
I would maybe just try to get a restraining order.
Intent to harm. I don't know. Just definitely...
if they got the restraining order and she came back, then you could, like, definitely call the cops and get her in trouble. Because, like, you're... going against the restraining orders rules.
Definitely, I would try and find a way to, like...
That is fucking psycho. And, like, these bitches are the bitches that make girls look like we're crazy and we're emotional and we can't handle our shit. Yeah. It's you guys. Good God. Get it together, queen.
No, it's, like...
Hit a dock.
Really bad.
Like the doctor, not like a fucking boat dock.
Like, no, go that's to the last thing. Like, and I doubt she's gonna be in trouble for that long, and, like... That shit's just crazy to me.
Whoever this fucking is needs to chill the fuck out because you are, first of all, stealing a fuck ton of content. And then this person tries to rightfully give the credit where credit is due. And then you go to this guy's house and dox where he lives. The fuck are you doing? Like, I
babe, haven't heard something that crazy in a minute.
Therapy. Clean.
I haven't heard something that crazy in a minute. And it happened, insane. Like, last week, but...
Are those, like, rumors? Is that, like, facts?
No, it's, like, facts. Like, she was literally there.
Fuck that. Nope.
Like, she straight up posted a picture on her main account.
Fuck that.
And then the next day made a joke about it on her main account.
No.
Which also, obviously, like, the people who watch her content, fucking kids don't care that she's stealing other people's content or that she's committing crimes and showing up to people's houses. And,
if anything, kids think that that's cool.
That's funny or
They're
cool.
like, haha.
Yeah.
Because they don't get it.
They don't get it. But, like, that's fucking crazy. I would lose my whole entire mind.
Well, like, what if
I'd come outside. Oh, if someone was outside of my house, I'd come outside, bitch.
But what if somebody had been, like, trying to stalk this guy and then... she just doxed where he lives, and now, like, people that are actually threatening can, like, go harm him and his wife, or, like, you said he has kids, or, like even just his environment,
pretty
his
sure
space.
He has kids, but, like,
even if he doesn't,
him and his wife fucking live there. Like, that's his family, dude. That's his home. That's his safe space. Like, and, like, even, like, hella fans of Sniper Wolf, like, Ride or Die fans, what if they show up?
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is people are fucking crazy. Yeah. And that was, like, one of the craziest things I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think I've ever seen in, like, the, like, last...
Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, that's, like, I feel horrible, dude.
Yeah, that sucks.
And, like, he obviously doesn't even know who the fuck I am. He probably doesn't even fucking care who I am. But it's, like, I would never imagine that. No. Like, two grown-ass adults, and then one of them calls out the other one. That's, like, low-key whenever... Cody Ko, like, called out Jake Paul, and then Cody Ko was getting a haircut on, wasn't it Jeff Wittick's, like, haircut thing, and then he brought out fucking like Cody.
Yeah.
Or he brought out Jake, and Jake
was
like,
that Jeff's? I don't remember whose it was.
It was somebody, but he was like, what the fuck's up? And Cody was like...
And he was like, what's up?
What's up? Like,
what do you...
First of all, not only did I not expect you to be here, but, like... Girl,
like I said what I said.
Now what? Like, now we're both just sitting here with shit in our hands. Like, okay, now
it's
what?
Like, what, did you guys just need a few more views? Like, you're like, oh, I can get views off the drama. Like, so, obviously.
Like, that shit's wrong. But even at that point, like, that wasn't doxing. That was at, like, a disclosed location. Like, even if only Jake knew about it, it's extremely fucked up that, like, they wouldn't tell Cody and that, like, they sprung it on him and just, like, had him come out like the fucking, like the fucking Undertaker, bitch.
Yeah.
But it's, like, at least he did it. Like, I don't like Jake because he did dox somebody, but, and I don't like Jake at all, period, but at least Jake didn't show up to fucking Cody's house.
Yeah.
Where Cody and Kelsey are and, like, take pictures outside of the fucking, outside of his house and be like, come outside.
Yeah, thank God.
Like, that's psycho.
Yeah, that shit is psycho.
Psycho.
Even though Jake Paul did do some doxing previously.
Yeah, he did do some doxing previously.
I don't know if that was just him being stupid. You know what I mean? Because, like, obviously he didn't go to, like, Post Malone's house with, like, ill intent. He just went to, like, drop off merch because you saw that Post Malone made an order.
But I think that also was with ill
maybe
intent.
It was.
Because also at that point, it was, like, he had to drive a fucking far as fuck away.
True.
Because Posty lives here. Like, the house that he came to was this Utah house.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Really?
He came to his
I thought it was his LA house.
He came to his Utah house. I'm, like, pretty sure he came to his Utah house, like, all the way out here.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. But I'm, like, pretty sure he came to his Utah house. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But I think he did it with ill intent because him and Ethan Klein were, like, dunking on him a little bit and, like, making fun of him because he had dropped that. This was in his rapper phase. And then Post Malone... like, ordered the hoodie that was, like a nun church or something like that. Like, that dumbass bar that was stupid. Mm-hmm. Or, like a god church. That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
So, I was like... Then he went to his fucking house and, like, was like, oh, so do you like the merch? You like the song? Like, being all fucking irritating and shit like that. And it's like...
I'd be so mad.
It's like, I didn't expect you to show up at my fucking house, dude. Even like, why are you here with a camera, like, all up in my fucking
Even if Jake Paul showed here. Or Jake Paul showed up here, I'd be like, the fuck are you doing?
I'd be like, do you want to get shot? Like,
not actually.
Not actually, allegedly.
Not actually.
Allegedly.
Actually, I would never, like, I would never, like, I don't know, I don't get how people shoot other people. That would be, like, no. Absolutely not. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe if I was, like, really, like, literally somebody's about to, like, it's actually, like, a life or death situation, but, like, just because I'm mad, or, like, I feel some type of way, or, like, some shit's going on.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, the psycho people that just, like, do it, but, like, I get it for, like, self-defense, maybe.
That's crazy, but, like, if someone were to show up at my house, like, acting all wild like that, oh, I'd for sure come out toting guns, bitch. It's my house, go for your foot first, for sure. Oh, yeah, definitely go for the leg of the foot.
Leg of the foot.
But I wouldn't also, like, shoot them. I'd definitely do that to, like, scare them. Scare them off.
Yeah,
like, no, you, like, want to play with me, like, you want to be crazy and come here, like, bitch, I'm crazy. Bitch, I'm here. I'm here. I live here. I don't think you knew that. Like,
I don't think you knew that.
You knew that. You knew enough to come here, but you clearly don't know enough about me. Like, bitch, I'm crazy. But also, I feel like...
Also, that's your house.
Also, I feel like at some point, like, hypothetically...
so well, obviously it hasn't happened.
Yeah, this is all hypothetical, but, like, I'm telling y'all, don't fuck with me. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I will shoot. I will shoot. Allegedly. But also, don't come for me, girl. Honestly, I'm crazy.
Especially not in her house.
No, bitch.
Not in my house.
Not in my house. Not where I rest my sweet little head.
Not where I rest my sweet little head. Speaking of your sweet little head, your hair looks fucking perfect. You were texting me how it wasn't working. It looks fucking insanely perfect. I was having the worst
fucking day of my life. You have no idea. I was like, I don't know if you've seen that fucking, like, thing of, like, the girl crying and brushing her hair and then hitting her hair with the fucking brush. She's
oh my god, I think so.
What the fuck? Like, I think so. That was me.
That was me.
Couldn't figure out shit for the life of me.
Honestly, fair. This is just straight up my natural hair. I didn't have time. I literally didn't have time. And it's, like, half wavy, half not. It's looking all weird. If you're on the YouTube version. Thank you.
YouTube version.
It's a little weird.
Well, shit. Should we get into... What was the other one we were going to get into? Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all are gonna cry.
You want to drop it?
This is a Utah custom. If you've been in Utah for a little bit now, you know about the phenomenon of Mormon weddings.
The phenomenon. It's a phenomenon.
It's, like, literally so mind-boggling and insane to me.
Yeah.
The Mormon wedding. Have you ever been to a Mormon wedding?
Here's the luxury I've had. I've only been to Mormon funerals. Don't get me wrong, death is sad. But I've never been to Mormon weddings. That was a little crazy. That was a little bonkers. I've been on that word today.
Strictly Mormon funerals. Do not invite me to anything else.
Do not hit me with an invite. I will not RSVP.
I'm not coming to your baptism. I'm not coming to your wedding. I will go to your funeral.
I will go to your funeral.
Oh, he was so nice. Too bad. Boop. Rip. Do that on the casket. Do that on the headstone.
Oh, I'm not even touching it. Hands behind the back. Dip my head over. Do a quick dip.
Quick curtsy.
Curtsy.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I've only been to weddings with alcohol, which has been fun. But
well, that's too bad.
That's too bad. Tell me about.
Let me tell you about Mormon weddings.
Good God, sorry about that.
I've had the luxury, the absolute luxury of going to Mormon receptions. Mormon culture, you typically.
Wait, what about the ceremonies?
You typically don't get to go to the ceremonies.
Oh, unless if you're like
period.
Oh yeah, because it's like, don't they do that shit in the temple or whatever?
Yeah, it depends, but like. It depends.
I don't really know shit about that.
It depends, because if you're like going in the temple to like get sealed, I'm about to drop some major Mormon lore.
Major Mormon lore.
Trigger warning.
I'll like, since I like kind of was, I never was Mormon, but my mom was. I kind of know a lot, but I kind of don't at the same time. So if you say anything that I feel like needs explaining, I'll be like, we should talk about this a little bit more, so the people that don't get it will know. But most of our listeners, I think, are Utah listeners anyway.
But at least
but anybody can come fucking listen.
Come listen. Come one, come all. Come listen to story time.
Literally, we're so fun. Anyways.
So, typically, Mormon weddings are pretty serious, and they'll get sealed in the temple, and you can't go unless you have, like, a temple license. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, it's like the pass almost. Like I get
but even like when they're getting sealed, you can't go in unless you're like part of like the blood family, which like me and my family got sealed because I was Mormon for a little bit. So me and like my mom and like my stepdad and like my brothers got sealed and shit like that. But also I don't think you're allowed to like even talk about it. I'll drop a little bit of lore because I'm not trying to like be disrespectful to anybody's religion or anything. But it's like I like had to wait for like ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And first of all, that bitch was empty. That bitch was ghostly empty. Like literally nobody's in that fucking bitch ever. It's like hella empty.
Is it kind of sketchy? Like almost creepy.
Like yeah, it's just very creepy. Like all just covered in white. Like everything was just like very like, oh my god, this is kind of. It's pretty, but it's also like kind of a lot at some point. It's just like Jesus. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. So it took forever, and then eventually like we went down to like the like specific like sealing room or whatever, and like we got sealed. So that's how a lot of Mormons like get married, because like that's like way to do it. But they're like other times like they'll have a ceremony and a reception, which I'm pretty sure my mom did. Like she had a ceremony and a reception, and then like we got sealed like later. But the like my mom's wasn't a Mormon wedding though. Like we like rented out a venue. We didn't do it in a church fucking basketball court. Which is typically where Mormon weddings are held. So if you do a ceremony, it's kind of like a little bit, I don't know if they'll do it in the church. I've never been invited to like a Mormon ceremony like that. I'm just imagining it's like without alcohol. But I have been invited to Mormon receptions. And this is why I was saying the thing about like getting sealed, because I'm pretty sure Mormon receptions are like after you get sealed, like going to the church and being like, yeah, we just got sealed. Like, can we use the basketball court to have a reception for all of our Mormon friends? And they're like, oh my God, yeah. So I think that's like what you do like after you get sealed. Like that's what I've typically been to, those kind of weddings. And it's, when I say it's in the basketball court of a Mormon gym, look it up. It's like if a rec center was smaller and sadder. And they lift up the basketball hoops. You know how like basketball hoops move?
They go up to the ceiling.
They lift them into the rafters. So they're just, you can still see the basketball hoops.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll toss up a quick.
And there's a stage in the gym.
There's a stage in the gym. Sometimes they'll toss up a quick decoration. But there's always
a quick decoration.
Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy.
A few long tables pulling out from. You can pull out tables and chairs from the underneath of the. Fucking
in the closet of the fucking gym. There are the long tables.
Yup.
And the like metal chairs that they would use for like the Pinewood Derby and shit like that. So they would pull them on out. Sometimes they would toss on like a little like tablecloth. Mm-hmm. Maybe even a runner if you're lucky.
Maybe even a runner.
sometimes some decorations, but 10 times out of 10 you can expect kids running around.
Yep.
And like running up onto the stage and just being nuisances and being horrible. I was probably one of those kids, to be honest. Actually, I probably wasn't. My mom would be like, she'd get on me if I like did some stupid shit like that. But it's basically like they really don't last that long either. You're kind of there for like maybe max. I've been at a Mormon like reception is like an hour and a half. Like
wild.
They really don't like spend long, like maybe 2 hours, but like not a long time at a reception, which receptions are typically like Emily's reception was a good couple hours. And that was like on a windy day, but like it was a good couple hours. Like like I'd say like 3.5, maybe even like 4. We had left kind of early.
Was there some Mormon wedding?
No.
I was gonna say I don't.
Emily?
I was gonna say Emily. I don't think so. Just because we were
She's a lesbian.
I know. I know.
Mormon wedding is hilarious.
But I was just like making sure because we were still on the topic of Mormon weddings, so I just wanted to clarify. Like, but I didn't think so. That's why I had like a confused ass face. Yeah.
Interrelation of like
most receptions.
A normal wedding.
Dude, I've gone to long receptions.
Long receptions, same.
Sure. But they're so fun.
They're so fun. I love a good wedding. Invite us to your wedding. We can be like Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, wedding crashers.
We'll perform for you. If you want us to do a live show at your wedding instead of a DJ,
we do weddings,
we'll just talk to the mic.
Bar mitzvahs, funerals,
baptisms,
brisses,
graduations, birthday parties.
Like a fucking clown.
Like a clown. The one thing I really want to touch on really quick before we go back to the Mormon wedding thing was most people that have gone to church anyway that aren't Mormon, like having a whole ass gym and having kids run around is not a norm for church. Like I remember being in church because I was baptized Catholic. I personally don't practice anymore, but I don't believe it either. Just like put that out there.
I don't practice anymore.
I am not like religious like that. I'm like a little bit spiritual. I'm a little spiritual.
Same.
Like I dabble with like a little bit of the universe, a little bit of crystals here and there. Nothing like a little bit of manifestation. I'm not like crazy. Psycho about it. I'm not like crazy. These are the rules you have to follow. Like you know what I mean? It's nothing crazy. But yeah, like kids running around in a church like never. Like I remember being in church and like even whispering a little bit too loud with my brothers, like getting a fucking hand to the thigh, being like, "Shh, calm down, like shut up." Like,
yeah, my mom did not let us. Yeah. Like other kids would talk in church and like be super loud in church, but my mom would not let us talk in church. She would pinch the bottom of our thighs, like the under of our thighs.
Tell you like shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that. I've had a good few elbows to the.
That shit hurts.
Quick little just elbow to the fucking
like shut up
rib cage real quick.
Zip it.
Yeah, but I've also heard that for the people on, because I listened to a few other podcasts that and like they were raised Mormon and they got married into the church, but now they don't practice. But they were talking about how it just feels so weird because and everybody else knows that this is all like as soon as this 1 hour reception is over and it's just like quick get it done, that these two are gonna go somewhere and go fucking lose their virginity for the first time.
Probably a local hotel.
Yeah, and everyone's looking at you kind of weird, like they know it's gonna happen, and like it's just like that weird tension thing, like that elephant in the room type of vibe.
Yeah, and there definitely always is a weird
I hate
vibe.
that.
There definitely always is a weird vibe at Mormon weddings, and also like the gym lights also like rarely work in the Mormon churches, so there's always like
really?
Dark. Yes, like I feel like every like wedding reception I've been to, like that's a Mormon wedding reception, has been fucking dark. Like dark. I'm just
Which is kind of like, I would hate that. I want like cute lighting at my
I want it to be like cute and like shit like that, but like no, it was like very poorly lit, like not really decorated, like you can literally see the basketball hoops, like and everything was just like a little bit off. You could just tell everything was a little bit off, and now looking back, it's probably because of that reason. It's like everyone's looking at you funny because they know.
Yep.
And you know.
Yep.
So it's just like the vibe is pretty weird, but it is what it is. Also, the food is also really gross. They like never cater. They never ever never cater.
No, thank you.
No, they like make that shit at home.
Imagine having shitty food and then going to lose your virginity. Fuck that. Fuck that. Like, I would hate to lose my virginity on my wedding night. Personal opinion here. this is just me. Hi. I'm not trying to lose my virginity and be bloody and be in pain after I've just had my wedding. Like, I want to have good ass sex, maybe have a fucking orgasm here or there. You never fucking know. I'm not trying to fucking be all in pain. You know what I mean? You do what you want to do. I'm not trying to fucking... That's me. I want to maybe have some shit be fun.
Me personally.
That's just my take. I want it to be, like, good and fun. Like, we've practiced. Like, we know what we want to do. Like, I know it was fun. We're gonna do a repeat of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's just go ahead and do that again. Thanks. But it's just, like very... like, the vibe is kind of off.
Yeah, no, and I've never been to a Mormon wedding to feel it. But what I've heard it's just a little
weird.
And then, like, there's no booze, so nobody's kind of loosening up or kind of, like...
And, like, there's, like, no... Like, the music that's playing is, like, Taylor Swift.
Oh, good God.
If any music is playing.
I mean, like, I like Taylor, but, like, I can't just... Like, at my wedding, like, we all need to be getting down to fucking Waka Flocka and, like, Chief Keef. Like, I can't... Like, no, like, I need to be being, like, I hate being sober and, like, dancing on the dance.
I hate being sober. No, for real, like I just need everybody to, like, be having a good time. And, what was cool about Emily's wedding is they had a live band.
Oh, that's fucking
So, like, they
awesome.
would play, like, new songs, some of their own originals. Like, they were good. It was great. I had a great time.
That's fun, a little variety.
I had a great time. And so, like, that's what it's about. And, like, they would do, like, some slow songs, which, like, obviously you're going to want slow songs at your wedding and, like, this and that. But, like, I don't even, like, looking back on it, I can't even recall if, like, they had music playing.
Mm-hmm.
And if one miraculously did, like, it wasn't anything, like, fun or, like, get up and dance. It was, like, Cupid Shuffle. Like, it's giving, like, middle school dance vibe music.
Yikes. That's what the middle school dances were insane. Even middle school
dances, like, even...
They kind of popped off a little bit.
Even in my time, like, they played Red Nose and shit like that.
She gon' shake it.
Like a red nose.
Like a red nose. God, I'm not even gonna lie. Sage Gemini ate down in that era.
And Gas Pedal. They played Gas Pedal. So, like, my middle school, like, low-key went off. So, I don't know about y'all, but...
I feel like... Okay, I'm pretty sure... Did you play middle school basketball by chance at all?
No, my middle school was not rich enough for that.
Not rich enough? What middle school did you go to?
I'm just gonna say it. I went to Mount Jordan Middle School.
Mount Jordan? Oh, okay. Because for some reason I thought you went to one of the Catholic school ones and I might have, like, ran into you.
No.
Because we had the, like, stupid little, like, middle school dances, too. You'd go to, like, one of the school's gyms or something.
No, my first, like, little bit in middle school, I was actually homeschooled for a minute. And then I was really bad at homeschool and it just sucked. So then I ended up going to Mount Jordan. But the school that they were at was a different school because apparently the first school that they were in was so decrepit and fucked up that they had to tear it down. So then we were in this, like, janky ass, like, holding school.
Pardon?
It's like they use it for when other schools, like, get rebuilt and shit like that. So then they had, like, I recently passed it a little bit ago and they had a different, like, school there as they were rebuilding another one.
Right.
So then finally, like, they built a new school and, like, it was fucking nice.
You missed out on it.
It was my last year, like, in my 8th grade year, and I was like, this bitch kind of nice. What the fuck?
It's like, wait, this is kind of sexy.
No, it was hella nice, but our middle school was not, like, rich enough to have, like, sports. I don't even know if they did, like, sports for guys. Like, they might have done basketball for guys, but, like, literally no, like, maybe football if you, like, did the Jordan thing, like, went through Jordan, but... Our school itself, like, wouldn't have games and, like, wouldn't have a team. Definitely nothing for girls. Nothing for girls.
That's fucked.
You get me? There was, like, also no,
I thought that's what we pay taxes for.
There was also no curriculums. There was, like, 2. It was...
Fuck.
I know, it's crazy.
Art.
It was art and, like, choir.
Okay.
And that was it. But choir ate down. I ate the fuck down. I loved choir.
I did choir in elementary school. Me and Shia both did it. And she doesn't even remember we did choir together. I love you so much. But
I love choir.
I love Shia so much. But we did choir together in elementary school. For the church, baby! I used to be hella brainwashed into Catholicism.
And then my first year in high school, I thought choir would be the same as it was in middle school because, like, it was great for me in middle school. I had a great time. I had a lot of friends because, like, everybody joined choir because there was literally nothing else to fucking do. But then when I joined the one in high school, there was, like, 12 people in that bitch.
And you were like,
I was, like, mortified. And the teacher was allegedly not very nice to me.
Oh no.
The other person did not like him. And then like, yeah, we performed for the church. And like we had to do like Christmas performances.
Why do I feel like I remember you doing choir?
You probably do. I would also like run away a lot of the time. Like,
run away.
We had like performances on like Ash Wednesday, and like I would just
just not
go over there.
Fair fucking enough. I don't blame you.
Or like I'd go hide in like the bathroom or something. Like sometimes I'd go and perform with them, but like at some point it just had gotten to a point where I was like, man, fuck this class, fuck this, like all of this. I'm just so over it. We had to also, you probably do, because we had to perform for football games.
Oh yeah, I feel like.
Oh, say can you see?
Have you seen the videos of people fucking that up like crazy?
Yes. Have you seen Fergie's? Fergie's is great.
No, probably haven't.
At a basketball game,
or maybe I did.
It was like a huge meme.
Maybe I did.
And it's like the basketball players are like holding back their laughs because it's so bad.
Oh.
She's like, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
You're fucking eating down right now, dude.
I actually sound exactly like it. Like, let me just, I have to at this point. Like, I can't do it justice.
Have to do a quick search ski? Yes, sirski.
Yes, sirski.
Yeah, honestly though, quick double back here to the Mormon weddings thing. Honestly, if that's you, like, slay. I'm not trying to shit on you. Like, good for you. They're like all laughing. Oh no! Oh
no! Was still there?
No, she did not.
They're all just standing there like.
Did she rehearse this, or did she just go up there and raw dog that shit?
I feel like she like Loki went up there and raw dogged it. I feel like she also might have had a couple drinks. Because that cannot be the same Fergie that was on Good Morning America doing cartwheels at 7 in the morning.
Cartwheels at 7 a.m. is wild.
Oh!
The fucking, her trying to do the riff was what was crazy.
I was like, girl, just let the audio handle that one. Just do, it's either one or the other. But she did both. Yeah, she did. Holding the mic, one-handed cartwheels is crazy. At 7 in the morning is crazy.
Yeah, that is wild. I remember that. That is fucking wild at 7 a.m. I can't.
Dude, literally on Good Morning America.
Good Morning
Imagine
America.
being the fucking, like, anchor that morning and just seeing that.
I love that video.
And, like, and that
fucking
was
hilarious.
And that was Fergie.
That was Fergie.
That was Fergie, I guess.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys for watching your morning news.
Morning news is crazy.
Oh. That could not be the same Fergie.
It's not the same faggy.
Not the same faggy.
Not the same faggy. I love throwing in a fucking accent. They're not good. I never said that. Never said that.
Never claimed. Just having fun.
Just dicking around.
Doofing and dicking.
Doofing and dicking.
But what did you say before I pulled up that fucking clip? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I was just saying double back to the Mormon weddings. I'm not trying to like shit on anybody. I'm just like.
Oh yeah.
I just fucking.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. I know what I want, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna let other people tell me what I want. I fucking hated being controlled as a kid, and now I'm like, I don't have to be. I can do what I want.
No shame. I'm like,
nothing controls me.
I have free will.
I have free will. I'm using it.
It's like, I'm gonna use it. No,
in
for
any which way I please.
For real.
And I can believe whatever I want to believe. Everyone else believes in their Delulu ass fucking wild shit. I'm doing it too.
Let me be.
Let me be. Let me be. No, that's not. Nope. Nope. I thought that was like an actual song, and I was like, nope, I just made that up. Go ahead and make that one up.
Let me be. Okay. Okay,
slay.
Okay.
I'm actually slaying. Actually, Pussy Boss eating down.
Actually eating the fuck down, Pussy Boss slaying. House the boots down, mama.
House the boots down. Yeah, honestly, should we get in a little bit of a Shark Boy Lava Girl? I want to talk about this for fun.
I do too, because this movie's a classic. An absolute banger. Another banger by Taylor Lautner, obviously.
Banging shit around.
Banging it around.
Banging it up and down.
Dude. I saw like he was on a podcast kind of recently, and he was like talking about that, and he was like, I never thought that would like have such a cultural impact that it does and like still has. Like people still talk about that shit.
How could you fucking not?
I was like 10 or 12. Like I can't remember what age he said, but he was hella young, and then I think the other girl was like even younger than him. So I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's crazy. Dream, 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 dream. I'm fucking doing that song. Close your eyes, shut your mouth,
dream a dream, and let it out.
Oh, no.
That was one of my favorite part, because also I wanted to visit that like Candyland. That shit looked tight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, and you've never seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl, what's wrong with you?
What the fuck are you on?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought I was Patrick Star under a rock. Good grief.
Dude. The whole plot of it is crazy as fuck, though. Like,
insane.
We were talking about it the other day at work, but it's like when you sit down and break down the plot, you're like,
you break that shit down. So
this little kid is, first of all, his parents are having marital problems.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Except for like the last 5 minutes. The whole time they are going through it.
Yeah.
Which is just like C plot.
It's crazy,
like
literally
so in the background. Yeah. And this kid moves to a new school. Fucking is having some crazy dreams.
Writing them down in the dream journal.
Writing them down. Classic. Everyone has a dream journal. A patented leather dream journal.
Patented?
Because his was leather for some fucking... I'm like, what?
It has like the string on it too.
I'm like, what fucking 9-year-old has a dream journal that is like leather?
Me?
It's not like some like fucking Avengers dream journal, some Spider-Man journal.
I know, it's just leather. What are you, fucking 56?
Okay. Yeah, no, for real. What are you, fucking 50? Okay, Shakespeare, relax.
Okay, Shakespeare, relax.
So fucking writing down his dreams, but then his dreams are so realistic and they're starting to bleed in with the real world. And one night, Shark Boy and Lava Girl breaking and entering into his home and steal the cookies. Crime. Punishment. Punishment. Crime.
Punishment shall ensue. And then fucking Shark Boy in the fucking shower. Sorry. They fill up. How the fuck does a stand-up shower fill up with water like that? There's cracks in those. You don't just shut them and plug up the drain and it just
like a bath, like a standing up bath. No, that bitch would literally. And then the real question is, how did they fucking not make a mess and like drain it and get him out of it? And does he constantly need to be swimming? Like, that was, like, the only point that he, like, constantly needed to be swimming. Like, other than that, like, he was doing just fine.
Then the writers completely dropped that part of the movie. That bit just didn't exist after that.
That bit mattered, like, at 3 points. Whenever his dad fell off the boat, and he had to join sharks to survive. And whenever he was in his kid's house, and then, like, fucking probably sometime in the dream world where he was like, no, that was Lava Girl, where she's like, I'm so cold.
I'm so cold.
I'm so cold.
Yeah.
It's like,
the dream world.
Oh my god.
Didn't they like have to like curate like a tornado and like jump into it to get into the dream world? Am I tripping?
That was the end.
That was
the end whenever they had to come back.
Yeah.
The way that they got to the dream world was that they had to put on these like goggles. I don't know if you remember the goggles, and then they like went in a spaceship and like went to planet Drool.
Yeah,
I think it was the shark spaceship or something like that, but then they only had like Lava Girl glasses except for Shark Boy. And then he was just like, put him on. Like a total dick to it. The best part about all that also, George Lopez is the villain.
And he's the fucking teacher, and then he's in the little like not hourglass, like magnifying glass
It's thingy. Like, I don't even know, but it's like electrical. It's like Mr. Electric.
And then the fucking other kid that's like bullying the shit out of, what is his name, Luke or something? The blonde kid.
It was
like,
Max.
Oh, Max. That's what it's totally Max. It's not Luke. Not Luke. I don't know why.
Some basic ass name, but of course the other villain, has to have some like insane like Xander ass name. That's like, obviously you're the villain. His name was Linus in real life. And Minus in his dreams.
Yeah. Minus.
Like, oh, you're so creative.
That fucking bit or the part of the movie that's all over the internet where, like, he fucking chucks his dream journal, like, Max, and then Linus is like,
Mr. Electric, I did not send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Immediately!
That shit was like a fucking sniper. Right in the back of the head. That, like, I was like, ooh.
Ooh. It's like, oh, damn.
My mom hated that movie. She thought it was stupid. She thought it was stupid.
It's not, dude. I'm gonna have to have a talk with Michelle. It is not stupid.
Oh, but back in the day, memory. If it was ever on, she, like, hated watching it. She liked Sky High, though. I'm pretty sure she liked Sky High. But I know she did not like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm like, why don't you like? She's like, it's just fucking stupid.
It's just fucking stupid.
I was like, no, it's not, Mom.
Mom, you don't get it, dude.
Hear me out.
They go into a dream world, dude. There's candy.
But then they come into real life. Like, it's like a mind fuck.
I always wanted to be, like, the ice queen or, like, the ice princess
God,
or whatever the fuck. I was like, oh my god, like, if I was any of them, I'd be her.
But who was also who was George Lopez's daughter in the movie.
Yeah!
And then he had her sitting under the fucking air conditioning.
And like, that's why she was the ice queen.
She was always getting sick. Max was like,
she kept sneezing.
I'll switch with her. George Lopez was fucking pissed. Yeah. You will not.
You will not.
You will not be switching with her.
It's like, babe, you fucking move her then. She's over here sneezing like a bitch. Or,
here's the fun. Turn off the AC.
It's like winter and the AC's
Cut
on.
It.
She like has a sweater on. She's freezing.
Freezing her fucking ass.
Not the fucking
But mucus. The tornado bit that you were talking about, I think the funniest part of the tornado bit is that's whenever the dreams come back to the real world.
Yeah,
like they come from planet
it's coming back to me.
And it like ties back to the marital problems. It's like the mom gets like sucked up by the fucking tornado.
I know what you mean.
I think it's like Lava Girl who comes down and is like gives her back, and then the husband gets sucked up into the tornado. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like if you guys don't drop the act.
It was so convoluted. The last like 10 minutes of that was so convoluted and so much plot happening. And then like the little girl magically knew she was the ice fucking queen or whatever, even though she like, cause she had the necklace, and she was like froze everything. And like I think Mr. Electric came back like the bad guy, and then George Lopez, like the normal one, was looking at him, was like, who's that guy?
I remember that. Oh my god, fucking George Lopez like actually having like, who the fuck is that guy? Having an existential crisis. That guy? Oh, there's also a good bit in the movie wherever, like, there's the electric, like, the plug dogs. Oh my god, not the plug dogs.
Release the Oh my god, that movie is gold.
Nope. It's insane.
That movie and Sky High, I feel like, are, like, so kind of similar in my mind. I don't know how to explain it. But
No, they kind of
except the plot for Sky High was a little bit more obvious. Like, the plot for fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl was outrageous.
Yeah. Dude, I remember...
Outrageous.
I remember as a kid, this was... I don't know if this was a canon event. Let me know if you experienced this. But I don't know if it was a VHS or a DVD. I don't remember. I'm gonna be straight up. But I remember we had gotten the version where there was a regular version of Shark Boy and Lava Girl and the 3D version. And the 3D version came with, like, the little cardboard 3D glasses where one was blue, like, one lens was blue, one lens was red.
Lucky.
And you could, like, click the 3D version, and we would, like, watch it in 3D at home.
Lucky.
I remember, like, that was so vivid, like, the little yellow cardboard
I didn't
glasses.
have that one, but I did have the Spy Kids 3D, like, videotape. And I had the regular and the 3D one, which obviously you tossed on the 3D glasses. And that movie was, like, made for 3D. That's why they called it Spy Kids 3D.
Oh, so that one was specifically, okay. It was, like, curated for a 3D
But it's also, like, kind of funny because, like, they go in, like, the third dimension. Like, they go in a video game
that's fun.
Shit. It's the only thing we were talking about a little bit ago.
Okay, that's actually fun. I don't think I saw that one.
It's great. It's Spy Kids 3. Did you see the second? How many of the Spy Kids have you seen? Let's start off there.
I remember, like, watching Spy Kids and, like, knowing I was watching Spy Kids, don't remember anything else about the plot.
Do you remember the first one?
No. Like, I don't remember, like...
With the magnets. Shit. And, like, everybody, like, all the parents get, like, sucked out of the ceiling by that giant magnet, and then, like, all the kids are like, what the fuck? They just, like, they're at, like, like, a fucking meeting, like a private investigator meeting. They're not private investigators. International spy meeting.
International spy. I don't think I saw those.
Or
at least I don't remember the plot.
The first movie's great, and then, like, they're coming after these people, and it's like, our parents can't be spies. They're not cool enough. And then they, like, go in the fucking, like, underwater cool thing, and then they pop out, and there's a cool microwave, and it, like, there's a McDonald's packet, and you throw in the microwave, and then you open it up, and then you obviously sponsored by McDonald's.
Duh.
Pops out a quarter pounder. I was like, I want one of those fucking things. That's so badass.
Sarbad.
And the second one was about them going to, like, this island where Steve Buscemi is.
I don't know. I'm not
he's
recalling.
Like low-key like making some abominations. He like makes a pig that can fly, like a spider that's also a monkey. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of whack.
Oh, wild. I haven't seen him.
And then the third one is the one wherever Carmen is missing for a little bit because she's already in the game. And you have to fight against the game
maybe I remember that one then.
I'm pretty sure I showed Kai a clip of Elijah Wood being in that one because I thought it was so funny. And it was like coming right off the tails of Lord of the Rings, and it's just like, this fucker literally needs to never do another job in his life.
Never.
Like, he was in one of the biggest grossing franchises there ever is still now, like, to this day. Like, one of the biggest fucking, like, it was up there with Harry Potter.
Get that bag.
Hella money. And then he just goes and does Spy Kids just for the fuck of it. That's so funny.
That's honestly
kind of iconic. And then it dies immediately. He has, like, 3 minutes on screen, and then he goes, zzz. No, I'm the guy.
Yeah, I don't unfortunately think I've seen those. I don't remember.
Too good.
Well, honestly, we've been going over an hour. Should we go ahead and wrap her up?
Yeah, I think we should do a quick wrap.
Quick wrap ski. Well, once again, thank you so much for tuning into the Femme Fiasco podcast. If you're new or if you're not, you could still like, subscribe, comment, 5 stars, Apple Podcasts, 5 stars, Spotify. It actually helps us out.
Our socials. It actually does help us out. Follow us on all our socials. Leave us a comment. Leave us a review.
Even if it's hate. You can go.
Even if it's
hate. Be a hater. We have a few of those.
You know I love the hate. I eat it up. Num 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 num.
Yeah, you guys have already heard about that by the time.
Yeah, you guys have already heard about all the haters, so
yeah, you know the tea.
Keep an eye out for the haters. Drop your comment. Drop your favorite, like, old weird movie like that.
Yeah, like a Spy Kids, Shark Boy, Lava Girl. What you want to do at your wedding? If you want to have sex on your wedding. If you fuck with Dr. Oz.
If you fuck with Dr. Oz. If you fuck with... I can't read that.
If you fuck with those TikTokers that point up to the fucking videos they're talking about. You know, fucking...
Actually, if you fuck with those TikTokers, go ahead and clip this segment and do a TikTok of this outro.
Please.
With saying, watch this, and then point at it.
Yeah, because we're fucking cool like that, so you should do that.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank
you. Once again, much love.
Love you, bye!
Bye!